black man who dates a non-black woman, especially if she's Caucasian, has an inferiority complex. Damn. Because if the white woman is better than the black woman, the white man is better than your ass too.
So I wanted to talk about self-hate in the community because I talk with a lot of black women, black men.
I think the self-hate is mutual. I think black men and black women, without question, share it. And what they try to do is they try to heal their racial inferiority complex in that white vagina. I am delivered. When the black man penetrates the white woman, it's not just an act of sex. When he penetrates the white woman in his mind, I'm finally being accepted by my oppressor who I always wanted to want me. You see that? It's a psychological way of trying to force yourself into the group that has always rejected you. Because the black man was never allowed to have the white woman for so long, she's now his most prized possession.
What?
He believes.
All right, so let me stop it there. Hey, what's going on, family? This is Tyler from No Picks Podcast.
What up, family? It's Joe, No Picks Podcast.
All right, so I mean, what's your thoughts on what Umar had to say, what Dr. Umar Johnson had to say about, what he had to say?
Well, I mean, I feel like now over the past maybe 5 years, right? I think I give less credence to what this man says, especially in regards to interracial relationships, right? I feel like when I was younger, more radical, more in my pro-black phase, when I was like, yeah, because black people got to be with black people and make black babies and make strong black communities. Like, I understood the whole concept back then when I was more pro-black. But as time has passed, I think my perspective has changed. And now I think his perspective is a little more ridiculous now. If I'm banging a white chick, it's probably because she got a fat ass, not because I hate myself, not because, I hate the culture. She just got a fat ass and I like it. And that's why I decided to, dig in them guts. So I don't know, man. I hope he's speaking generally. But I do feel like there might be some people who engage in this, but I don't think that's the majority of people who do that. I really don't. Right. Some people are just weirdos and they probably do feel that way.
Right.
But for the most part, bro, we have eyes. We like what's attractive. We go for where we're celebrated. We go for what looks good. And if it's a white chick, then that's what it is. I don't know, man. I feel like he speaks. He's not speaking for all of us, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's speaking to a minority. How you feel about what he was saying?
I mean, I think what he's saying is generally nonsense, right? Like you said, I'll give some credence to the fact that maybe there are some weirdos out there that hate themselves, they hate their mom, and whatever else, right? But for the most part, black men aren't like, oh, the white woman is superior to the black woman, and that's why I want her. It's just it just happens to be the case,
right?
Right. So it's just like you happen to be with that black chick, you happen to be with that white chick because it's like, okay, cool. This is just how the cards were dealt. So no, we don't like. As a guy who goes for all different races, right? 100% of them, right? I'll go grab an Eskimo. Like, I don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't find a different race and be like, yo, I want this race because okay, well, he specifically brought up white women. I don't see a white chick and be like, oh, I want this white woman because, she's better than a black man. I mean, she's better than a black woman, which means I'm elevated over other black men by being with her. No one, like, guys who have sex with chicks don't think of it at all in them terms, because there are some black chicks that are better than some white chicks, right? Like there are some classless, no teeth, fucking methed out mouths, like, you know what I mean, like white chicks that like you don't want to deal with because it's like, okay, you're a scum no matter what race you are.
Yeah.
So I think he's like trying to make this like this big thing where it's like, oh, we're like, oh my god, like the reason we want these white women is because it's some kind of internalized hatred of ourselves. Like I 100% disagree. Now,
right.
If we were like bleaching our skin, you know what I mean, to look more like them, getting perms to look more like them or something like that, then I could be like, oh, okay, cool. But like we do all the things black people do. It's not like we don't try to be more white. We just bang white chicks, which is completely not the same thing.
Right. No, I absolutely agree. And I got to make the point, and I hate that not hate, but sometimes we just try to get away from this point or this talking point, but it seems that we get pulled back because it's so relevant, right? I also feel like I give less credence to what he's saying because now I feel like, generally speaking, our women hate black men. like there's this like hatred on social media towards black men from our women. And so because I feel like a lot of our women have been poisoned and tainted and conditioned, a lot of them want to feed into that stupid feminism BS and sip that Kool-Aid, and they're all strong and independent, and black men, you know what I mean? Like that type of black women. I see so much of that on social media that now I'm just like I said, like I don't really want to fight for that. Like if a brother wants to go date a white chick, I'm like, yo, bro, go where you're celebrated. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. Like, go where you are appreciated, where you're not being bashed online. Like for me, it's just like go where people actually want you to be there, and people can respect you. Because, like I said, this gender war stuff has gone rampant in our community, bro. And maybe it's just my algorithm. I don't know, bro. But like I see it all the time on social media how our women still bash us publicly all over the internet.
Facts.
And that for me doesn't make them more attractive. Like that makes them less attractive in my eyes, honestly.
I think I agree with you in that. I think in general, there is a level of I think within the black community, I mentioned this on one of the other episodes I did solo without you. Within the black community in general, the hierarchy is black woman, black men, then kids.
Yeah.
And I think that black women kind of look at us as like there's like a low level of disrespect there, right? It's not like overt, it's not blatant, right? But it's just like they're just waiting for us to have like a self-fulfilling prophecy to like let them down as other men have let them down in the past.
Right.
So it's like when you do, they go crazy on me. They like, I should have never gave your ass a chance in the first place. You fuck, like, you know, it's just so they just kind of look at you a little crazy, right? Where like other groups of other women can be done wrong in the past, but they'll still get with the next man and not hate the new man for what the last man did. And I'm like, our women do that shit a lot, right? It's just like, you know, their dads wasn't around because typically a lot of like, right, our dads aren't around, right? I think our generation is moving kind of differently with that, but typically our dads aren't around, haven't been around, so it's like they got that first sour taste in their mouth by not having a dad in the crib. They like, you know, this nigga abandoned me. They meet us and they like we do something wrong, or they actually do something wrong. We meet them in the mid-20s and they got already like a nasty attitude towards black men, although they love black men and want to be with black men. They think finding a good one is like really, really hard and damn near impossible.
Yeah, so a like good one. Yeah, right. Good one, right.
So there's like a low level of disrespect there that it just kind of just exists in general. And,
right.
I mean, so I agree with you. There is that disrespect there that is kind of like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
it's
hard. It's hard to fight for them sometimes. You know what I mean? I still will. Listen, I'm not trying to bash them at all, but like when it comes to like telling us don't date out your race, date a black woman, I'm like, all right, bro. Like I'm trying to do that. Like, listen, I'm married to one. Both my daughter's moms are black. You know what I mean? Like I've mostly dated black women my entire life, and guess what? Some of the people who've hurt me the most were black women. In my past, you know what I mean? I've been hurt the most. My heart, my family's been torn apart. You know what I mean? Like the marriage, family courts, like, you know, my background, bro. Like black women have also hurt me the most, but I still love them. So I'm not going to just generalize all of black women and bash them on social media like some of these idiots that we see on the internet. Like that's never the route I want to take. You know what I mean? I still feel like I have my appreciation for them. But like, as far as Umar saying we should only date them, now I'm just kind of like, listen, man, I used to fight for them so hard and say it's a black man. I used to be the pro, like I said, I used to be on that pro-black tip. And then after time, you realize you're just fighting for a team that's not fighting for you. You're fighting for a team that's is so comfortable talking ish about our men. You know what I mean? Like on social media that I'm just like, I don't know if I can do that anymore, bro. I can't. I'm like, listen, now I'm like, go where you're celebrated. I'm not even gonna bash them. I'm gonna say, black men, go where you're celebrated, wherever that is. If it's with a white girl or a Latina, go there. You know what I mean? Like that's what I tell our black men now. Like,
you've been with white women before, right?
Yeah, in the past, okay. Yeah.
So when you've been with white women, were you like, did it cross your mind even a little bit to be like, "Ooh, I'm just as good as a white man now"?
No, bro. And the ones that I've hooked up with, and the ones that I've had relations, like I said, she had a pretty face and a fat ass. That was all there was to it, bro. Like I wasn't thinking like, yeah, I'm about to get ahead of the race. I'm about to be at top of the totem pole. I'm about to go flex. Like, right. No.
Or I'm gonna be a credit to my race over here. Like,
right. No,
good black boy. Like, no,
so never.
It does not cross people. Now, are there some weirdos out there that, you know what I mean, like the race play, and you know, people. I've seen situations where people be like, yeah, call me the N-word, girl. I love it. I love it when you call me a slave. Like, you know what I mean? He's in a, you know what I mean? Like, it's like their little bedroom thing is like, okay, nah, that's strange to me. I'm like, I'm not. Let's leave me out of that shit.
Yeah.
But no regular black dude is getting with a white chick and being like, okay, y'all, this puts me above other black men because I'm with white.
I just don't get it.
No.
I don't. Yeah, I feel like maybe this would hold more. This argument could hold more weight, like in the 50s or 60s or this. You know what I mean? Like maybe way back.
I would agree with that.
But like over time, as society has become freer, you know what I mean, and we can date whoever we want, and everything is more. I don't know. I just feel like it's so much different now, and that vibe is not there now. It's just like we have access to whoever we want, just like women do too. You know what I mean? Like we can go for whatever we want. So I don't know, man. Like I said, Umar, I feel like it's a very like it's an old talking point, and he's still sticking to it. And I'm like, bro, like the game has changed. You know what I mean? Like our shorties don't really want us, generally speaking. Our shorties are talking ish about us. So guess what? We're gonna go where we're celebrating. That's my whole point, bro. Like I'm trying to make that point without bashing our women. It's just like, listen, we're just going to go where we're celebrating. If that's with a black woman, that's where we're going. If it's not, then we'll be elsewhere. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Like it really is that simple. So no, I don't. And also, he can't shame us into dating our own race. That's basically what he's trying to do. He's trying to shame us, basically make us feel guilty about doing it. It's like, why? Why have to feel guilty about it? Like, if I've tried it and it hasn't worked out, I'm gonna try something else. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think shaming people into doing something is the right way to go.
Right by black women anyway. You've seen his past podcasts when he'd be like,
right?
I mean, he put out stuff talking about somehow the old girl vagina smelled like fish. You know, you remember he was like coming at some chick that was trying to expose him.
Yeah,
his daughter came out talking about something. He don't take care of her. He got 2 different baby moms talking about some. Oh, you should marry you shouldn't have no problem marrying no single mom.
Right.
Oh, so you don't want to marry him, but you want us to come along and marry your fucking baby moms, huh?
Right.
You too good for your baby moms that you had kids with, but somebody should come along and marry your baby moms, and you should go off into the sunset while somebody take care of your kids.
Right. And there are good examples of people who married women of their own race, like Samuel Jackson, Denzel Washington, LeBron, Steph. You know what I mean? Even though she's probably biracial, but like, you know, there are so many examples of successful, established black men who also dated and married black women, and we just don't talk about them enough. Like they're there, bro. And like we've talked about before, statistics show that over 80% of black men in the middle class, like if they're wealthy, they're race loyal, bro. Like black men are pretty race loyal. You know what I mean? For the most part. So I understand. I don't know, bro. I'm just tired of this talking point. Like, date who you want. You know what I mean? Like, date as long as you're not bashing your race, you know, because like I said, there are those weirdos. Date who you want. But I don't think the weirdos are the majority.
I'll say it's corny when people say I don't. It's like whatever the thing you are, you say I don't date that thing. I think that's strange when people say that to me.
Yeah.
Like it's like, okay, if you white and I meet a white chick, she's like, I don't date white men. I'm like, that's strange. You know what I mean? I'll be like,
that is weird.
I mean,
I would go for any race, right? As a black man, it's like I don't date black women. Like that would be weird. As an Asian man, I'd still be like, that's, you know what I mean? It'd be weird. Yeah. When you say just specifically don't date your own race, that for me, it's a little abnormal. There's something wrong there. There's some kind of trauma. Like something happened, bro. Like what happened? Who hurt you that you hated you and now you hate your own race? Like that's wild. I don't know, bro. But date who you want. Date who you want. I know white men love them some Asian women. And Asian women love them some white men. Yeah, guess what? I'm not really attracted to Asian women. I'm just not. You know what I mean? That's not me. But hey, more power to whoever wants to date them. That's okay. You know what I mean? Date what you want. Date what you like. That's the point. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's whatever you like, bro.
Listen, let us know what y'all think, family, in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.
Until next time.